Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for September 15th to 30th, 2021. This is a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I really want to thank you for joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. If you want to think of a question, by the time I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if that card means yes or no. We'll get some cards of clarification and some cards of advice near the end. And yes, we're just going to get started here. Wow. So in the middle of your spread here, the present current situation, we have the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries for some of you. But this Emperor is like, this is someone that is traditional. You could be in that vibe where, you just have everything. You're trying to get into a routine. You're trying to settle into, kind of daily routines and have everything kind of in control and just kind of managing everything here. But this could be someone that you're dealing with that really has their stuff together, right? So it could be that too. But let's just see what's helpful or challenging with this energy with this Emperor. Like I said, could be dealing with an Aries for some of you, Aquarius. Okay, these two cards are coming out. So we have the Tower in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is like, this is kind of like avoiding a disaster, or you could feel like you're like avoiding a disaster here with the Tower coming out in reverse. And with the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like you're not able to cut something out. You're not able to just look at with truth and with a real clear mind and be able to cut something out of your life, even though like to avoid a disaster. If you could. Yeah, with that coming out in reverse, I'm just going to get a little clarification on those because that's pretty interesting with that Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like someone that's maybe not being very truthful with themselves. Sometimes cold, by having some cold communication, is trying not to be mean, right? Like if you try not to be mean, you're going to avoid a disaster, right? So, this is kind of being aloof. This is being, you're just trying to stay in control and you're trying to let your emotions overrun you to avoid a disaster is what I'm getting from that. So let's see what some of the base of the situation is for you, Aquarius. Yeah, you're really keeping your emotions out of it, but maybe not able to, maybe just speak with truth, clarity at this time. So just kind of being aloof and avoiding maybe this individual. And the base of the situation is the Sun, because you just want your happiness. Could be dealing with a Leo. Like you just want happiness, contentment. This is in the past. This brings you happiness. If you just don't have conflict with this, or the stability brings you happiness, Aquarius, to kind of know what's coming and to have that routine, brings you that happiness and stability and feeling like, right where you should be kind of thing. So that's kind of interesting for sure. So let's just see what has just gone by in the immediate past for you. That's what's just gone in the immediate past for you here, Aquarius. What has just happened in the immediate past for our Aquarius? Too many. Oh my goodness. Wow. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So maybe in the immediate past here, this could be your energy where you just feel like this is fire energy. So you're kind of all fired up. You're passionate about a new beginning. You're feeling, held in high regard. You're feeling, attractive and happy and whatever. And maybe, potentially you met somebody that does have a potential to be your counterpart here with the King and Queen coming out in, together like that. That's amazing. So maybe, you have met this person just recently, Aquarius, somebody that does have that potential to be, your divine counterpart here with the King and Queen of Wands coming out together. This is a divine couple. Very interesting. What about your crowning? What is your overall thoughts? So what is your thoughts and kind of attitudes regarding this situation? Well, we have one go on the floor and we have one go this way. So we have the Moon. You could be dealing with Cancer or Pisces for some of you. And then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So it's like you're a little bit maybe overly emotional, but you're trying not to do things you regret is what I'm getting. You're trying not to do things that you regret. You're maybe just being a little bit secretive and about, this situation potentially. And you're trying not to, read more into the situation than what there is. you're trying to maybe just kind of keep things low key and just, yeah, so there's more to be revealed in the situation. You're keeping your maybe your emotions hidden. You could be feeling a little bit of confusion, especially when you're trying to make a decision when it comes to maybe a relationship or seeing someone that has potential. You feel like maybe you're a little bit confused because you just don't want to have regrets. So you want to be in control. You don't want to have regrets. And so maybe that's holding you back. So what about in the immediate future here for you, Aquarius? What's happening in the immediate future for Aquarius? Oh my goodness, we have 6 of Cups coming out. So this could be someone returning to you from your past, or it could be, this divine counterpart, this soulmate energy coming in. But this could be you being reminiscent to the past and how things were in the past as well. Sorry for the glare on the cards. But yeah, so this could be potentially what that is about as well. We'll have some clarifier cards here near the end. And what about your fears? What are you fearing, Aquarius, during this time frame? Oh, the 4 of Wands. You're fearing a commitment. You don't want to be in a committed situation right now. You're kind of afraid of that. Maybe you don't want to get involved. Maybe you've had some past experiences that weren't so good. So it looks like you're a little bit afraid of commitment here in a situation. Or maybe just it could be even a work situation that you're afraid to commit yourself to. And how others see you is like, you're starting over with a clean slate, brand new beginning here. This is something people look like you're just starting over and you're starting fresh and you're ready to take on the world. You're having some blind faith in a situation, or others are putting blind faith in you here, Aquarius, during this time frame. Interesting. What about your hopes? What are you really hoping for in this time frame for Aquarius? What are you really hoping for during this time frame, Aquarius? What are you really hoping for? Too many. What are you really hoping for, Aquarius? Wow. Okay, we have these 2 that flipped over. So you want the Chariot in reverse. You have the Chariot in reverse. Could be Cancer again coming out. Some of you might have met a Cancer here, but there's a lot of fire energy here, a lot of passion going on as well. So you could be dealing with fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. But the Chariot is here in reverse. So it's like you're not wanting things to move too quickly. You don't want things to go ahead, full speed ahead. You want things to be slow. With this Queen of Pentacles, you're seated in your energy of being grounded. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo as well. But with this Queen of Pentacles here, she's looking after her. She's all right on her own. She doesn't really need anybody. She's got all the luxuries she needs of home. It's just she doesn't want to take. You don't want to take action on, maybe this potential too quickly. You don't want things to move too quickly because you're a little bit afraid of commitment here, Aquarius, for some of you. And let's see what the outcome is during this time frame for you, Aquarius. Oh, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is good news coming in. You could be receiving a gift. Some of you could be doing some, a little bit education, re-educating yourself, going back to school to learn something that you need to learn. But definite yes in answer to a question. This is communication coming in that is going to help you build in the future. Like it's potential for future income, that type of thing. Could be dealing with a younger earth sign as well, though, here with that Page of Pentacles. So let's just get some clarifier cards on your spread here, Aquarius. So this Emperor in the middle could be dealing with an Aries. We have the 4 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. So you could be just wanting to be, fairly thrifty with your money. You could be, some of you could go the opposite, where you're overspending in a situation and you're kind of looking at your spending, really kind of budgeting and trying to keep everything traditional and kind of all tied up and sewed up here for you. What about this Tower reverse, avoiding a disaster? Yeah. You are sitting back and keeping quiet is what I'm getting, Aquarius. There could be something that's rattling you up, but you're not going to budge. You are just being quiet. You're being aloof, and you're just going to avoid a disaster. You're not getting into it with whatever's going on. It's like you're not buying in. You're not going to get involved in drama is what I'm getting, Aquarius. Because it's going to disrupt your happiness here with the Sun. You have the Sun card again, could be dealing with the Leo. And what do we have here for a clarifier for the Sun? Yes, we have the Six of Pentacles. You have enough to go around. You don't want things to be disturbed. I mean, potentially somebody could be asking you for money, or you could be lending money to someone at this point, but this is also equal give and take. So you feel stable and you feel that things are balanced right now with that 6, you know. So this is, you know, responsibility, you're nurturing others, you know, you're fair, that kind of thing. You're that kind of energy, and that makes you happy. And so you just don't want to rock the boat is what I'm getting. So what about this Queen of Wands? This Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. So this is kind of like in the future, you know, like you can see this in the future, but not now. Like you might have met someone here, you think, oh yeah, they have potential, but like not today kind of thing. Like it's interesting. And the King of Wands, we got the Knight of Wands coming out. So this person kind of like, you're thinking like, is this person like a player type of person? I don't even know if I want to bother. This to me is like, you know, someone that you've met, maybe that you just don't even want to bother. Maybe in the future, but you just, you know, you're thinking that, yeah, you want to wait. You're a little bit afraid of committing to a situation. You don't want to have regrets. And you're kind of really keeping things hidden maybe about yourself. And you think you need to maybe just stay calm and grounded and keep things quiet. So what about the Moon card again here? What about the Moon card? Why is that here for you, Aquarius, during this time frame? That's too many. You're just flying out like crazy here. Why is the Moon card here for our Aquarius? We have the King of Swords in reverse. So yeah, just trying to be logical. Maybe just totally kind of cut off to emotions here, though. You know, this can be somebody that is a little bit too, you know, cutting with their words and stuff. This could be someone that you're dealing with, or that kind of thing, and you just don't want to put your emotions in it right now, Aquarius. What about this Five of Cups? Why is this Five of Cups reversed? You just don't want to have any regrets. It's kind of like you just don't want to have any regrets. So why is this Five of Cups here for you, Aquarius? Let's see why the Five of Cups is here for you. Why is it? Oh, we got the Page of Pentacles again. Because you want you want to have future with, you want to have be able to, you know, educate yourself and things like that. You don't want to be disappointed with this potential that could be coming in. You just don't want to have disappointments around expectations of what is to come and what the potential may be. You know, you don't want to have regrets over, you know, thinking that maybe something has too much potential kind of thing. What about the Six of Cups? Why is the Six of Cups here? And then your feet? Oh my Lord, that's half the deck. Again, the King of Wands and Knight of Cups comes out. He's back. The King of Wands with that. He's offering. It's funny. What about the Six of Cups? I don't know. This is a fire sign. And we have the Three of Wands. So you're kind of just, you're waiting, you're thinking, and yeah, some of you do want that partnership. You want that, you know, that partnership that's going to go the distance, right? And so you could just be just thinking about that and, you know, thinking about it for the future. It's not now for you, though. Like, you don't feel comfortable with it now is what I'm getting from this. What about this Four of Wands in your fierce position? Yeah, the Moon, because it just leads to confusion. It leads to, you know, emotional outbursts. It leads to, you know, you're afraid of the unknown when it comes to commitments. And what about the Fool? Why is the Fool here for you, Aquarius? Why is the Fool card here for you? And that is clean slates for on this one. Yeah, because you are, you know, you're informing yourself. You're getting information. You are, you know, doing research here. You're checking things out. You want to know, you know, kind of what you're getting into with the Page of Swords. People could be gossiping too about you. I'm getting with that. Yeah, and the Seven of Wands comes out. So you feel like maybe your ideas are being challenged, but I feel like, you know, there could be some gossiping going on as well. So let's see this Chariot in reverse. You don't want anything to rush in too fast. You want any quick movement or quick action in a situation because you're happy and content with where you are. You have everything you need here, Aquarius, is by the looks of it, and you're quite content. Again, the King of Wands and Knight of Cups come out. Oh my goodness, you're getting an offer here. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, let's just see what the Chariot is here. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, The Queen and King of Wands came out. I don't know how many times. You have to let me know how this goes. But yeah, so the Queen of Wands for the Chariot is like, yeah, you want to be busy, but you don't want things to move too fast. You want to be able to sit and just feel attractive, feel good about yourself. And then there's like a gift coming in here, right? So it's something that you don't see. Something that you don't see is coming in. Let's get a clarifier on this Queen of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords. So this is an ending to a situation. Like there's like a final ending. And, some of you could just are recovering. But yeah, I am getting kind of like a bit of back talk or talking behind somebody's back, somebody's gossip that and then we have the Strength card coming out in reverse. So yeah, it's like maybe you need a little bit of, you fear you don't have the strength to deal with this ending that this gossip brings. So you might have, hear something and then you just kind of need to distance yourself, keep your mouth quiet, keep yourself quiet, keep your emotions to yourself to avoid a disaster instead of getting upset. And, you're just focused on your future and what potential there is for that. So let's get a clarifier on the Page of Pentacles in your outcome. We'll get a clarifier on the Page of Pentacles in your outcome card for Aquarius. Just get that. Okay. Yeah. Wow. It looks like you're leveling up here, but you're walking away from something that no longer serves you. But with the Queen of Pentacles, this is something that makes you jealous, Aquarius. This is something that makes you, kind of puts you off guard a little bit here with the Queen of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Yeah, I do want to look up the Queen of Pentacles in reverse because she's coming out. You're hoping that it's, you just feel maybe stressed out financially. You can be a little bit, there's work home imbalances going on here. There is, a little bit focus on materialism here as well. And, but you're walking away from something that doesn't serve you. So maybe you're walking away from these this is like helicopter parenting and that kind of thing. So maybe there's a situation that you're coming up to during this time frame that you're going to have to, you feel like you're smothering maybe a little bit to, if you have younger earth signs as children, things like this. Let's just get a couple of cards of advice for you. We're going to get a card from the Ascended Masters here, Oracle, and then we'll get a card of advice for our chakras, cards for belief change, and then I'll close out your reading, Aquarius. Very interesting reading so far. Something is going to make you upset that you don't want to, you're going to hold back. But yeah, you definitely want to say something. Okay, that one wants to come out, yoga. Well, that's a different one. Okay, so yoga is the card that comes out to you. So let's see what it has to tell us about yoga. Let's see what it has to tell us about yoga. So yoga tells us that it's guiding you to do yoga regularly. It benefits are one of the answers. Yoga's benefits are one of the answers to your question. Through yoga, you gain increased clarity, energy, flexibility, toning, and psychic awareness. You may also meet wonderful new friends and have fun at yoga classes. Yoga is an ancient tradition among spiritual practitioners because of these many aesthetic and material benefits. Don't delay, do some yoga today. Some additional meanings to this card, Aquarius, can be stretch often, practice breath work today by taking full inhalations and exhalations. So teach yoga or invite others to participate in yoga with you, and watch a yoga video or take a yoga class, basically. So yeah, maybe some of you could benefit from, especially maybe the breathing. I feel like here that you might be in a situation where you are going to have to kind of, do some deep breathing and count to 10 before you react in a situation. Could be to do with younger earth sign children. Okay, just one more card of advice and then I will close your week reading, Aquarius. Look at that, the 10 of Cups on the bottom of that deck. Interesting. All right, let's have one more card of advice for you, Aquarius. Gosh, they just all want to come out. One more card of advice for Aquarius. Something here is making you bite your tongue. You're holding back to avoid a disaster. So let's see what this card of advice for chakra for belief change can tell us. Just one more card of advice for Aquarius. September 15th to 30th, 2021. One card of advice. There it is. Consciousness. Crown chakra. Look at this. They're both kind of this purpley color, hey? Okay. So it's like, with that, it's like unity, and it's like, you know, it's kind of like eliminating your ego, this purple color, and, you know, earthly attachment. That's what the challenge with the crown chakra is. So just want to bring that to some of your attention. Consciousness. So I surrender the struggle of my ego and conditioning and allow guidance and knowledge to raise my consciousness. Knowing that I am enough, I allow the unfolding of my inner magnificence and beauty. I practice stillness and emptiness, surrendering to higher consciousness in and around me. I am conscious. So yeah, something's going to rattle you here a little bit. It's going to upset you. There's maybe, but that's a very interesting reading, Aquarius. I do really appreciate you joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I will see you in the beginning of October.